Our chief had told me the flames were about as high as that water tower, and he wasn't kidding.
One day after the mandatory evacuation was lifted, a man learned he lost his business when the pipeline exploded the second time. Good evening, I'm Ashley Gaston. Thank you for joining us. A number of Southeast Texans returned home to Port Acres this morning after the mandatory evacuation was lifted. The order was put in place when a Chevron pipeline ruptured Saturday evening. KFDM reporter Leslie Rangel spoke to one business owner who lost his business to the pipeline explosion.
Shattered glass, melted bumpers, and a destroyed building are just a few things remaining after the explosion Saturday evening.
It was a very, very intense explosion.
Kurt Schexnayder said the flames extended over a railroad track and West Port Arthur Road, destroying an apartment complex and his business, Triangle Liquor.
This is why Chevron's insured. This is why I'm insured. And everyone's safe.
Investigators said lightning struck an above-ground ethylene control valve near 61st Street. The lightning caused the ethylene to ignite, sending flames about 100 feet in the air.
The lightning was getting real heavy, and while I was underneath the carport, it got real bright right out here in the field. And then boom, a big old explosion. It sounded like a big old cannon going off.
First responders called for a mandatory evacuation for a 3.5-mile stretch of West Port Arthur Road. The heat and the fire caused pressure in the pipeline, igniting a second explosion.
The heat from the flames was so intense it melted 6 trash cans lining the liquor store, blowing out windows, destroying merchandise inside.
I can't look at this anymore.
Schexnayder says this is the second time Mother Nature has destroyed his business. Schexnayder now has to clean up what's left of his liquor store, while Chevron contractors work to repair the ruptured pipeline. In Port Acres, Leslie Rangel, KFDM 6 News.
People who work at the liquor store won't have a job tomorrow. Chevron Pipeline Company has established a toll-free claim number for anyone wishing to file a claim from the ethylene fire incident. That toll-free number is 866-420-1692.